I heard you going on hiatus. Good. Take your time. Thank you to our $5 patrons, Redwolf4765, Midnight Gemlord, and Sean. And thank you to our $3 members, Recliner Plays and Redwolf4765. And a very big thank you to our $25 patron, Alex Ice Rose. And another very big thank you to our $25 member, Alex Ice Rose. Now, we have this breakdown / review and live reaction to Chapter 80, the Big 80 of Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. Please, everyone, leave your own listen to the chapter in the comment section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit that little notification so miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do a Patreon below. Each one as one, count them $1. Exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as little as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. And now, let's hop into Chapter 80. What's up, guys? I'm Hunter here, and here we are to review Chapter 80 of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, which is known as... Hold on. What Dad would do? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And this cover page. Oh, Lord. But whatever. I've heard good things about this chapter. I've seen the one image from the chapter that's been floating around everywhere. You know, it's the modern day. It's pretty much impossible to avoid leaks unless you, like, live under a rock. And even then, some leaks will get to you underneath that rock. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Editing me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, I do in fact have it on me, and I keep it on me at all times. Obviously, Chapter 80 has quite a lot to live up to, to put it nicely. There's quite a lot to live up to after Chapter 79. Chapter 79, I'd say rocked the fandom, but really, like, kind of rocked the world, low-key. Like, everyone was making jokes, making memes, talking about Chapter 79. So Chapter 80's got a lot to live up to. I already saw the big leak for this chapter too, so unfortunately, you're not going to get a full genuine reaction to what obviously happens in this chapter. But obviously, context is everything. I've only seen some panels. It'd be like that when it'd be like that sometimes. Let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. First things first. Redesign Sarada. Why is it still like this all these years later? Like, why? We're done. We're done with that. But with that being the case, let's hop right into it. Boruto. Bro is zooming. He is schmoving. Always looking back too, like, you sure? You sure this is on me? Are you sure this is on me? Shikamaru, think about it real quick. And we see, let's see. Shikamaru's like, you sure about that? I love it, because you got to think, right? Even with as powerful as omnipotence is, within the context of this, I'm not talking about, like, omnipotence in general term, you got to think about it, like, the inconsistencies would be too fat. Like, there would be, like, it's so, like, the amount of changes, like, hypothetically, if you were to just change the birth order of 2 people within a family, and wipe that across, like, a whole bunch of people's memories, but not actually change it to, like, the fundamental level, the amount of, like, information gaps or weird things that would switch up would be crazy. But, like, we are in the regular world where switching that up would probably have, like, a minor effect. No, this is, like, a massive kind of change that needs to be made, and it's just on a mental level. It's not like the whole timeline was altered to the point where this is true. It's just altered to the point where some people now believe this. But if they think too hard, which is, I know, a hard thing to do. Trust me, I barely think at all. I run on pure water. Just call me a plant. Water and sun, that's all I run on. But with that being the case, like, thinking about it too hard, I can see why Shikamaru, especially Shikamaru of all people, was like, run that back by me again? Are you sure? Are you certain? Are you certain about that fact? Wait a second. Rewind that. Rewind. Are you sure? Are you sure? But let's see. Darn! Kawaki. Don't manhandle people like that. She just helped you too. Like, don't manhandle people like that, bro. He really grabbed, like me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. But that's just me though. Like, let me think. If the person I love the most in the world would, I mean, I'm not into that. Like, I get if some people are into that, but I'm not into that. Because people have attempted to manhandle me before, but I think they forgot who I was. A person who's more than willing to call the police. So, like, y'all thought I was a thug, huh? Y'all thought I was fighting for it? No. I know the authorities. That's assault. So, with that being the case, like, dude, chill out. Calm down. You don't have to grab her like that. Like, really, bro? Really, bro? Chill. Take a deep breath. Like, especially after she just helped you, sure. There are already hiccups in the plan. But there are going to be infinite hiccups in the plan. Like, there's so much. Like, can Kawaki even do a Rasengan? Can he? like, be real with me. Can Kawaki even do a Rasengan? Does he even know everything there is to know about? Like, I wonder how long this is going to last. That's my only, like, I meant to make a video on it, but time flies. That's my only issue with this hypothetical arc. How well is it going to stick, considering how many inconsistencies there are going to be in people's memories? Like, how many? How many are there really? I'm wondering. But darn, Kawaki, chill out, bro. Like, that is an evil glare for someone who's literally getting their life saved and backpacked by someone. Like, come on now, bro. Yes, I'm sure the Hokage was slain by Boruto. Everyone, like, does it even follow the naming convention, Shikamaru? Like, think about it real hard. Minato, Naruto, Kawaki? Like you really, but the guy named Boruto, Bolt, who named after Neji, screw, like what is Kawaki even a reference to? Like, I know not all people name their kids after references. Like, that dad with the pencil did not name me that guy with the pencil because he thought about it that way. That was close. That mom with the pencil saved me. I was gonna be named that guy with a paintbrush if it wasn't for that mom with a pencil. So, like, obviously there isn't much correlation all the time, but come on now, Shikamaru, think about it a little bit. But let's see. And she's really just rocking with it. She's really, I mean, I guess without Damon there, that's a big issue. Because if Damon was here, if Damon saw this, if Damon saw Kawaki, like, grab his sister like that, Kawaki wouldn't be in the narrative that much longer, bro. Like, we know Damon is pretty much confirmed to be, like, this is so crazy to say, but he is pretty much, outside of Shibai, the strongest character in the verse right now, which is wild to think about. Like, stronger than No Limits Code, stronger than Kawashiki, stronger than Borushiki. Like, bro, Damon's just up there. So if Damon saw this, Kawaki would get that work. But now that I think about it, what is Damon going to think? Because he shouldn't be affected either, right? I don't think we saw his reaction. I think we saw a glimpse of his reaction in Chapter 79. But I don't think he should be affected either by omnipotence. Because he also has Otsutsuki DNA and stuff like that. He has the fresh line from Shibai. So, I don't know how he's going to react. I mean, presumably if Ada says, hey, we're just chill out, we're going to do this, he's probably going to be cool with it. But, like, I don't think he'd be cool with this. Kawaki, watch your hand, bro. Watch your hand. Let's see. It can't be. You're right, Shikamaru, because it isn't. But let's see. Good. Kawaki, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If my homie did this to me, and I've known my homie for a minute now. I've known my homie for longer than I haven't known my homie. I'm talking about my best homie. My brother. My brother who's not actually my brother. If he did this to me, it would like, no lie, it'd have to be on sight. It would have to be on breath. Like, if I heard him breathing in the same vicinity, in the same district that I was, we gotta throw hands at that point. After all I've done for you, especially in the context of Boruto and Kawaki specifically. Like, notably, me and my boy, we're relatively independent people. We're just great friends. Like, Boruto let Kawaki into his house, shared his dad with him, shared his mom with him, shared his younger sister with him, shared his team with him, and proceeded to backpack him throughout a majority of the narrative. And Kawaki still is pulling this nonsense after taking away his spare dad. Bro, on sight is an understatement. Let's see. Ada's like, why did I do this? All the people I had to fall in love with. Why was it this one? All right, let's see. Mitsuki, please, hear me out. We'll talk later. I need to go after him. Let me go, Sarada. Mitsuki. Alert. All show up. I can read. I promise you I can read. Alert. All search party shinobi. Regarding Lord Seventh, who has been missing. There's a strong possibility he's already... Wow. At Boruto's hands. Wow. That's crazy. That is, like, what it... Now I think about it. What is Kawaki's endgame here? What is he building towards? What path is he walking down? Like, legitimately thinking about it, like, sitting hard back and thinking about it, what does he gain from saying Naruto's gone? Like gone. Like, I get it. It amps up, like, oh, we're going to execute Boruto. We got to execute him. And I believe the reason Kawaki sealed away Naruto was like, oh, bro, Momoshiki takes you over, dog. Naruto's father now. Bro lost the Nine Tails. He ain't got no Baryon mode in him no more. I got to protect him. So, like, after Boruto is executed, let's just say that. After Boruto is executed, are you just going to keep Naruto there forever? Are you going to let him out? Like, are they affected in the alternate dimension? Are they? Like, what happens when they come out and they're like, what do you mean? Where's our kid? Like, where's our kid at? What's Himawari gonna react like? Because, like, now all of her memories of Boruto are gonna be swapped with Kawaki. But even, like, I think, I hope I'll be able to recognize if someone suddenly took the place of my brother. I think I would. Like, there are too many specifics that would be jacked up. Like, personality-wise, the swap just doesn't seem like it's gonna last too long. Let's see. Sumire? No way. That flash earlier. Something happened. Oh! So Sarada isn't the only one who's unaffected. Intriguing. So Sumire is unaffected. Interesting. Why has it got to be fodder? No, I'm kidding. But, like, of all the people to remain unaffected, why her? That's weird. Her and Sarada. They seem to be the only two that are completely unaffected. That aren't like Otsutsuki. Like Boruto's unaffected because he's Boruto. He's literally 100% Otsutsuki now. But, like, Sumire's unaffected? Intriguing. What kind of plot? Like, but that's two people. And Momoshiki even said last chapter, yo, the people unaffected, they're gonna suffer, dog. And that's true. Imagine, because you'd be viewed as a crazy person, right? Like, imagine if everyone else in the world believed someone was someone else, and you knew the truth, but you're like 1,000 to 1. Sure, your truth may sound nice to you, and it may even be true, but in reality, you're just gonna have to buckle down and hold that false truth, because there ain't no way no one's gonna believe you. No one's gonna believe you. You are stuck out of luck. So, rough spots. But let's see. Lord Seventh perished? Well, yeah, that's right. She wasn't there. I was about to say, how does she, like, you were unaffected. You know he's not. But that's right. She wasn't there when it happened. So, of course, she would believe. But then again, I feel like she should be extremely skeptical. But this is a high-intensity situation, I suppose. This is too high intensity for people to think straight. But realistically, she should be able to put the pieces together. If everyone's suddenly hunting Boruto for Naruto's disappearance, and suddenly out of nowhere it's declared that Naruto has perished, and you know seemingly from your memories that doesn't make sense, like, the neurons should be firing just a little bit more. Like, just a little bit more to make you realize, hey, he may be gone, but he ain't gone. Like, like, think about it just a little bit more. Sorry, just activate the brainstem just a little bit. Let's see. She let go of Mitsuki. That boy is gone. I don't understand. What's going on? Go rejoin the others. I'll slay him. Darn. And like, Mitsuki's the one that's gonna hurt the most for Boruto, most likely, because, like, Mitsuki was always like, yeah, Boruto's my boy. Boruto's my dog. Like, I'd do anything for Boruto. I'd dap Boruto up. I would fight the world for Boruto. Like, now bro's just like, don't worry, I'll get his guts. Mitsuki, you don't know. Yo, can you imagine, like, imagine the omnipotence wears off after he actually perishes. Like, say they do get Boruto. Obviously not gonna happen. Series is named for him, and that's the only bad thing about having, like, future information at the beginning of a story. Yeah, we know he's gonna make it. But I guess, once again, the series is named after him. There's no way that Boruto's ever going to perish. But, like, imagine if he did, and then, like, it just wears off, and Mitsuki, as he has Boruto, like, impaled on his arm, is like, oh no. Like, can you imagine the trauma? Can you imagine, like, this ceaseless, like, Mitsuki would have some sleepless nights. That's all I'm saying. That'd be crazy. But let's see. You will pay, Boruto. Oh, Boruto's paying, all right. He's paying for letting a homie into his house. Like, like, the fury, the unbridled fury that I would have pumping through my veins if one of my homies did this to me. Bless the Lord that people don't actually have superpowers, bro. Can you imagine? Our world in of itself isn't necessarily that safe when you think about it too hard. On multiple levels, from like literally just driving. People, like, if I were to tell you, if I were to go back in time and tell people that in like 200 years, it would be a normal occurrence for 16-year-olds to be driving around a ton or 2-ton hunks of metal that can move faster than any animal on the planet normally, I think most people would start freaking out. But that is just driving cars. So like our world in that case isn't necessarily that safe. But like, can you imagine if people actually had superpowers? If they could do some stuff like this? Woo, woo, that'd be nutty. But let's see. He's an Hokage slaying Otsutsuki. And Konoha's #1 enemy. He's no longer welcome here. You don't say! Almost like you were supposed to be, buddy. Almost like that was you. You slippery boy. But let's see. Did you really have to take it this far? Yeah, like really? Like Kawaki, they were already going to go after him if the Hokage was just missing. Not alive anymore. Did you really have to double down? Like, what was the reason for doubling down? I don't necessarily get that part. At the very least, no one will interfere with me slaying Boruto. Like, I get it. This is definitely, like, I'm supposed to feel for Kawaki in a sense, right? Like, oh, he's going down the wrong path of it, but he really has the best of intentions. He's doing this all for Naruto's sake. And I get that. But, like, bro. Like, I get it. Being afraid of Momoshiki taking over and executing Naruto. Yeah, I get it. Like, Naruto's the only father figure that Kawaki's ever had that wasn't going to, body snatch him. I get that. But, like, bro, really? Really? Would you even be in as close to a situation as you were in if it weren't for Boruto? Like, let's be real. Come on now. And especially considering, like, let's be real. He, at this point, had the power to stop Momoshiki if he needed to. Let's be real. He is Kawashiki. He had enough raw power to stop Boruto in case he ever were to go berserk. We saw that. There were ways. He could have done it himself. So, like, actively, like, the extreme leaps in logic that Kawaki has to be making in his head in order to think that this was a better scenario. And let's not even just talk about the memory stuff, right? Like, the memory stuff was not something he planned at all to happen. He literally just activated that by pure accident. But just the idea, okay, I'm going to seal Naruto away in a separate dimension. I'm also going to seal Hinata away. I'm also going to turn myself into public enemy #1. And I'm also going to try and slay the Hokage's son. Like, I'm going to do all that. Like, the leaps in logic you have to make when you yourself are already powerful enough to stop anything that Momoshiki could do, and Momoshiki could even take over the body anymore. Like, can you imagine how peaceful the series would be if Kawaki was just like, fine, I'll just watch Boruto. We'll grow old together, hang out, be bros, let Naruto live out his natural lifespan, let Hinata live out their natural lifespan, bada bing, bada boom. Like, at least to me, that seems like a more logical scenario than, like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to execute more. Like, bro, really? Really? Like, the massive, like, galaxy brain level leaps in logic you have to take to think that this is the best solution. For someone you did consider as a brother, that is crazy. Let's see. Lord Seventh is safe as long as he stays sealed away. I won't release him until after I've dealt with Boruto in code. But, like, what are you going to do to explain that? Like, how, like, once they get out, if they are affected, notably if Sarada and Sumire aren't affected, in my opinion, there should be no way that Naruto and Hinata are affected. But Uncle Shikamaru got affected. From what it looks like here, Sasuke got affected. I mean, maybe not. Hold on. I'm not sure if Sasuke got affected. We'll see. But if these people have such ties to Boruto aren't affected, but like Sarada and Sumire aren't, who knows? Who knows realistically? But like, what happens when you let them out? And say everything's perfect, right? Say they were affected by omniscience in a separate dimension. Like, they're literally not in the same time space. They're literally in a realm where time doesn't flow. They're literally posted up. Except time doesn't even flow there, so just posted up. So, like, once you let them out, how are you going to explain that? You had Ida, the living, breathing documentary, tell Shikamaru that he was slain slain. Like, notably, you could have just kept it that he's missing. But you went out of your way to make the situation even more dire so that Naruto is slain, supposedly. How are you going to explain that? How are you going to get Ada to explain that? Are you just going to turn Ada into public enemy number one and then execute her afterwards? Like, what? Like, the domino effect that Kawaki is causing here. I get it. He's hyped up on his emotions. He's what, like 16? If that? I think he's like 12. Like, I remember someone mentioning that Boruto is still 12, which is crazy to think about. Like, so he's still like a kid. So he's probably not thinking too straight about this. And obviously he's a traumatized child. But like, even with all that, your motor neurons got to be a little bit developed. Like, I don't see 12-year-old Pencil going on a warpath like this. Like, that's all this is. He's making his situation worse and worse with every single step he takes. At this point, he should just not let Naruto out. Just never do it. Because now he's supposed to be gone. And unless you reveal that, like, oh, would you look at that? It appears that someone performed the technique that Chio performed on him. Hooray! He's back now. Like, how are you gonna... And what is he gonna... Because he shouldn't... The only memory... There's gonna be no one... Like, say Naruto is affected, and he comes out. He's not gonna be able to corroborate the story that he perished. He's only going to remember somewhat that he was thrown into a portal by somebody, which was Boruto in this altered memory timeline, but that's going to be different from Kawaki's story and Ada's story. So I just don't know what long-term endgame plan that Kawaki has here, because it doesn't seem like he has one. For all intents and purposes, to Konoha, the Hokage is slain and it's Boruto's fault. That's correct. Hey! I finally found you, Kawaki. You better not mess with my sis. Get him, Damon. Get him, Damon. Get him! Get him, Damon. Rip his larynx out, Damon. He to your sis, don't let that slide. Strongest character in the verse, Damon. I know Shibai, but don't let that slide. Get him, Damon. Get off me, you darn brat, or I'll slay you too. Kawaki, my boy. Level with me, bro. I know your motor neurons are just shut off. You don't even have a brain anymore. But like, listen to me, bro. You beat Damon? I'll give you code. Heck, I was even giving you Momoshiki. I'll give you that. But Damon, the man infused with the abilities of a deity, Damon? You think you slaying him? My friend. You don't realize, do you? The kind of situation you're in, buddy, pal. You ain't beating Damon. Heck, Damon fodderizes you. So, watch yourself, kid. Watch yourself. What? Yeah, right. I dare you to try. I literally want Kawaki to try too. Like straight up, I imagine. No, it can't happen. Once again, we have chapter 1, we have episode 1 of the anime. We know it's not gonna happen. But imagine Kawaki actually tries it. Like, oh, Damon, you may be a threat. Like, because essentially, if you're going out of your way to think that Boruto is going to be a threat, Damon is definitely more of a threat to Naruto's existence. He's stronger than Boruto, and at any moment, if Ada feels like it, she could just sick Damon on Naruto. You gotta execute Damon. And he tries to do it and he just gets like reverse one shot. That'd be crazy. But let's see. Sarada. Dad. Are you okay? Where's Mitsuki? Wasn't he with you? Dad, Mitsuki's acting strange. He says he's gonna slay Boruto. He's out of control. He isn't himself. Sasuke's like, I mean, he is Orochimaru's son. Nah, but let's see. I can't blame him. In fact, it's a perfectly normal reaction. Boruto almost slayed Kawaki. And then with Naruto and Hinata. Dad? I'll stop Boruto before he leaves Konoha. You go back to the village. Okay. So Sasuke got affected. Huh? Like, notably, I get it. His, like, super high-level dojutsu is gone now. Like, he doesn't have the Rinnegan anymore. But, really? Sasuke got affected? But Sumire didn't. Like, Sarada, maybe, because she's known... I'm not sure how long... I don't remember the manga's context for Sumire as much as I do with the animes. But I don't think Sumire is known... Like, I'm wondering why they're immune, right? Because it could just be any nonsense reason. Like, maybe the wave missed them somehow. Got Sasuke, but it missed them. But, like... How? Like, why are they immune? But Boruto's, like, probably literal godfather in Sasuke. Or... his uncle in Sasuke, not immune. Shikamaru, the literal uncle and or godfather to Boruto, not immune. My big toe, not immune. Or Mitsuki, someone who swore loyalty to Boruto, not immune. Like you're telling me all these characters are not immune, but Sumire is? Like I get Sarada. I get Sarada. Mostly. Kind of. Maybe. Kind of, sort of. Because, like, you know, close ties to Boruto. That might as well be her brother from another mother. I know that's gonna, like, anger the Boruto shippers, but, like, they were raised together. Like, I have a homie who I know from my parents. Like, they were good friends with her parents, and thusly we literally spent a whole bunch of time together growing up. That's my sister. From another mister. That's just how it is. So that's how I see it. But I know the Boruto fans out there, you want to have them to have like a super strong kid. Whatever. I ain't not gonna hustle. Do whatever you do. I don't even think they're necessarily portrayed like that. But still, they should know each other pretty well. So I can excuse Sarada. But Sumire? Why is she unaffected? If it has something to do with like love, stuff like that, like I've heard that theory, like, oh, the reason that Sarada is unaffected is because she loves Boruto, and you know, Ada's whole thing is about love, and like in her subconscious activation of the ability, she can't necessarily override the emotions or feelings for anyone who loves Boruto. Like, presumably romantic love, or else it wouldn't make sense. Like, presumably Shikamaru loves Boruto. That's his nephew. At least I would assume that. And same thing with, like, Naruto and Hinata. But we don't even get a reaction from them. But, like, hypothetically, that could be a reason. Like, Sarada and Sumire both love Boruto. And that's why they were unaffected. Like, Ada subconsciously ruled them out because of their affection towards Boruto. And they didn't want the love turned against them. Something like that. And if so, I guess that's fine. That's such a weird loop. I mean, it makes sense though. Like it wouldn't even really get me too mad or anything like that, or be like, that's a plot hole, that's a contrivance. Because like Ada's whole thing has been about love. And Momoshiki explicitly went out of his way to be like, she has no idea what she's doing with that. Like, he specifically said like, yeah, she's kind of just like doing things to do them. She has no clue what she's doing or how she's doing it. She's kind of just existing right now. She has no control over the ability. So it makes sense that like subconscious things would affect her, especially considering apparently, according to Momoshiki, the ability that is based around love isn't an innate ability of Shibai. No, this is just her subconscious reflecting what she wants through omnipotence. So like, does it make sense? Yes. Am I down with it? I don't really have a choice in the matter. But let's see. Sarada, can you hear me? Answer if it's yes. Class rep? I need to ask you something about the current situation. Listen, there's no time, so I'm going to be blunt. Do you think you're completely English, pencil, you can read. You can read. You didn't get an English degree, but you can read. Do you think you're of completely sound mind right now? Huh? Presumably. Presumably. Okay, we don't even get to see the... Who is that? That beefy arm. That thick arm. Bro said... you imagine you wake up one day, you just see a hand coming at you like, hi. Like, bro, that'd be terrifying. But let's see. Boruto. Bro doesn't even have dynamic vision anymore. He lost an eye. But let's see. Was that Inojin's cartoon beast mimicry? Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, that's Choji's daughter. That's who that is. Completely forgot. That's Choji's daughter. Okay. Darn, Boruto, you couldn't react to that? Bro got smacked. Oop, he got shadow possessed? And you're telling me his own, like, childhood best friend got affected too? But Sumire didn't? Whatever. I considered you a friend. We all did, Boruto. That's your brother. For another, but maybe I just have, like, I probably place way too much value on, like, connections of family, not by blood. Like, I call, like, I have like a couple brothers who aren't from different mothers. Like, at least that's in my mind. And I have like 2 sisters from other misters. But that's just maybe me. I value connection probably a lot differently than these characters do. And once again, I'm dealing with like supernatural mystical abilities of like false deities and stuff like that. So obviously the effects of like this and how it interacts with them would be fundamentally different from how I would view it. So this makes sense. I'm not even gonna knock it. But then I hear you didn't just try to slay your bro, but Lord Seventh of all people, too. He took you in. Shikadai, Inojin, Shosha. That just ain't what a friend does. Yeah, true. I mean, he's not wrong, but like, in the context of the situation, that just ain't what a friend does. I mean, you're right. But it's also not like, I don't know, just the phrasing of that. I kind of find it kind of funny. You hear? You hear? Am I of sound mind? I'm not sure. Things have been so weird since a bit earlier. Calm down, Sarada. You should be fine. Actually, you and me both, huh? Oh, they gotta explain it? Are you okay, Sarada? You're pale. Are you injured? Look at Sasuke being a good dad. W dad. Where's Sakura? Where is Sakura? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. But still, are you injured? Do you know something, class rep? I haven't... Oh, I don't have it figured all out yet. So she doesn't know why she's immune. She just knows she's immune. I don't have it figured all out yet. But given the facts, I'd say that Ada is involved somehow. I blame it on Ada too. Like anything that has to do with like manipulation of emotions or feelings or memories, yeah, I definitely blame that on Ada. It's not like Kawaki has shown ability to do that before. Ada? Bada boom, bada bing. What do you mean? How could Ada be related to this? Similar to the phenomenon where all who see her become her captive, something's happened to everyone. It's the only possibility, especially if you and I aren't affected. What do you mean? Were they unaffected by Ada's trait? Did I forget? Were they unaffected by her trait before? If so, then I guess that explains it. I don't remember them interacting with Ada. I don't know. I'd have to double check that. I don't remember them interacting with Ada at all. So how does she know that? But whatever. Let's see. Sarada? Just earlier, everyone was chasing Kawaki, and then all of a sudden, they're now trying to find and slay Boruto instead. I wonder how that is rationalized in their minds too. Like, some of them were just with like I'm not saying I want my mind wiped, but I want to like see what their perspective was like. Like, yeah, we gotta get Kawaki. Wait, Boruto. Like, I want to know what the mind switch was like. Let's see. That would never happen under normal circumstances. It's clear that something non-natural power is at work. Something powerful, like a Shinjutsu. That's true. Ada must have done something to save Kawaki from his predicament. That's the only thing I can think of. But this, it's too cruel. Why can't Boruto ever get a break? Sarada, I hate to tell you, but the kind of series you're in requires the main character to suffer. Unless it's My Hero Academia, I'm kidding. But, like, the main character to suffer. And the series is named after him. So, it'd be like that when it be like that. Especially when it be like that. But, sorry. Let's see. Either way, you and I may be the only ones who can help Boruto right now. And yet, I'm not sure what we can do. Reverse Genjutsu, everybody. I don't know. Sarada, talk to me. What happened? Look at Sasuke being a W father. Beating the allegations. A better father than Naruto ever. Okay, I'm kidding. But still. Dad, Boruto isn't guilty. He would have never slaughtered Lord Seven. Everyone's been duped. Duped is a bit of an understatement. Boruto may be an outsider, but I've never had any weird prejudices about him. But the reality is, I can't ignore the fact that he's tried to slay Kawaki. Like, that's gotta hurt the most. Like, I'm not sure. But, like, and obviously you can tell by Boruto's reaction to Sasuke. If Boruto's reaction, English! Boruto's reaction to Sasuke early on. He didn't know Sasuke all that well. Heck, Sarada didn't know Sasuke all that well. But, like, can you imagine your own teacher, the master who entrusted you with, like, his own ornaments and, like, history, turning his back on you for something completely beyond your control? Can you imagine that? That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt insanely. Let's see. He didn't. You've got it wrong, Dad. Don't you get how we're feeling? That you betrayed us like this? Boruto? Say something, you monster. That's gotta hurt. Like, I gotta imagine, this gotta be awful to feel from one of your homies, one of your childhood homies, your uncle's son, your brother, from another mother. Like, the pain you gotta feel. I can't imagine if, like, one of my own childhood friends, through these circumstances all beyond my control, turned and, like, straight up said, "You monster!" for something I didn't even do. Like, I think I'd be mad and confused. Because I don't think he knows. I mean, like, Momoshiki low-key explained it to him, but, like, still, it doesn't entirely make sense to him. What a bind. Slay or be slain. Though it's not very shinobi-like to take down former friends, is it? Let's switch. I'll slaughter the Momoshiki's an opportunist. He just like me for real. He's like, oh, you're in a rough spot. What a rough situation. What a shame. Oh, isn't it entirely convenient that you happen to have another individual sharing your same body and flesh? You know what would be nice? It would be great. Why don't you just give the body to me? You give it to me, I'll set you free. And by free, I mean I'm gonna put you in this mental cage. It sucks being a soul. Give me the gosh darn body. Like legitimately, it's so funny. But I can't even knock Momoshiki's hustle. Hustle? Where's my English today? But I can't even knock Momoshiki's hustle. Like legitimately, take every chance you can get. And this is probably the best time to do it too, because Boruto's at the peak of his emotions. Like if he hypothetically waits till Boruto's like true and properly English. I swear I'm slipping into other languages. But like, if he waits until Boruto's like truly and properly alone and gets to think on it a little bit, then he's gonna like lose the opportunity. But while his like emotions are at a fever pitch right now, this will be the best time to slide in and be like, give me the keys, Boruto. Give me the keys, Boruto. Let me drive the car, Boruto. Like, this is perfect timing. Shut up! Stay out of this! You've done enough, Sarada. Go home and rest. Sasuke, W dad! Like, sure, he's under the influence of omnipotent beings' lower abilities being reflected over his mind. But still, a W dad! Sorry, but I have to go. Oh, should we grab Pops? You don't have to understand what I'm saying. But could you, please, just listen, Dad? To the first and only selfish favor I'll ever ask. That's a lie. First and only selfish favor I'll ever ask. So this is what I saw. Mangekyo selling. Is she the... Nope. Obito. Obito's the... Oh, no. No, Madara woke his Sharingan at a super young age. Obito. I think... How old was Obito? He was a child soldier. I forget how old Obito was. But I think now it's either her... No, Shisui. Shisui woke, I think, at like 7. I forget what happened to Shisui that caused him... Shisui's still the youngest, but she's now like top 3 youngest users to ever awaken the Mangekyo. And I mean, it's a kind of heat design. Like, I've seen a whole ton of the comparisons already online. Like, people are saying, she's the sun. You have Ada with the moon. You have Damon with the other half of the moon. Like, they both have crescent moons. And then you have Boruto with, like, the full moon. So, like, I like the comparisons. I like the comparisons. Shout out to the Mangekyo. Please, help Boruto. Okay, Dad? All right. So W Awakening. Obviously, because these leaks came out and everyone's been going crazy over the leaks this week. And I'll admit, the leaks have been kind of heat this week. And by kind of, I mean extremely. But with that being the case, I will admit, I kind of disagree with the common discourse around this. A lot of people are talking about, oh man, this sucks that she awoke her Sharingan this way. She should have slain somebody. Like, why is this is so whack? I understand it from the perspective of how the Mangekyo were awakened in the previous series, but notably Sarada and her journey with her Sharingan had been fundamentally different already. She awoke her Sharingan initially out of happiness, right? So in a moment where all of her emotions are at a fever pitch and she's not A, a child soldier, or B, in a scenario where like all her friends are slain, push her further into pain, it would make sense that she awakens the Mangekyo like this. And notably, she's already much more powerful than any of the young Uchiha were at her age, pretty much, with this kind of scaling she has. So, like, it makes sense the Mangekyo would come here. And really considering, like, Sarada doesn't get that much screen time to begin with. Like, being completely real with you, Sarada doesn't get that much screen time. So the chances of her actually awakening it in a major fight, unlikely. And 2, this serves a good purpose, right? Because presumably Sasuke is going to follow what she says here, because there's no reason she would awaken the Mangekyo if her thoughts were wrong. Like, if she didn't awake the Mangekyo here, who knows what Sasuke would have done? He may have just been like, okay, I'll go help Boruto. And then he comes back with Boruto's body, because he's like, yeah, I don't know who got you in a Genjutsu real quick, daughter, but it ain't like that for real. But with the awakening of the Mangekyo, something that Sasuke himself has a real deep understanding of, you know what happened when he awoke his Mangekyo, he's gonna be like, oh no. And presumably the extra things, like, he's probably gonna see that Boruto still has, there's no cut there, but Boruto still does have his headband. And how would he have that? Like, especially if their places were directly switched, how would, unless Sasuke, like, rationalized it by, like, oh, you stole my headband from Kawaki? Like, that's the only way I could see him hypothetically rationalizing it to himself, if he's trying to, like, keep on the Boruto needs to go path. But the combination of Sarada waking her Mangekyo, which only would happen under, like, true real emotional weight circumstances, and hypothetically seeing Boruto's headband, may get Sasuke on the side of Boruto, even though he's affected. But let's see. Boruto popped out the karma. Ugh, Momoshiki, if you dare hurt my friends, I'll never forgive you. Your friends? I don't see any friends here. Yo! Momoshiki is a savage. I love Momoshiki, bro. I love only Momo, bro. Only Momo, bro. I love it. Friends? I don't see any friends here. Bro, like, I only see ops. I don't know what friends you're talking about, Boruto, but there's no friends here, buddy. In fact, you don't have any at all. Only enemies. Yo! Momo's like that. I love Momo, bro. I love Momo. Like, admittedly, for a character who, at the beginning of Boruto, and in the Boruto movie, when that first came out, a character who I was mostly indifferent to, I was very, my opinions on the Otsutsuki were very, like, they're in line with everyone else. Like, they're kind of boring. I kind of don't like their designs. I mean, like, Momoshiki's design is fine enough, but I was never necessarily the super biggest fan of him. But, like, Momo's characterization as of recent, now that he's been forced into the inner demon role, I really, really like it. I love Momo, bro. Let's see. Just admit it. You know already, don't you? Everyone wants you gone. There's nowhere where you belong. No reason to live. So go to sleep. Forever. Yo! But Momo, you messed up, though. Because he did mention that the Uchiha girl is unaffected. He did so Boruto still has one friend. He doesn't know about Sumire yet, I don't think. But he does know that he has one friend still. So, like, Momo, you shouldn't have told him that. You should have just told him, oh yeah, everyone wants you gone. Everybody. Ada included. Kawaki wants that dome piece of yours, bro. Everyone wants your head. Sarada's about to Chidori your guts, bro. She gonna treat you just like Rin. We gonna turn you into Rin Goku, if you know what I'm saying. We gonna get you done, bro. That's what he should have been on. That's the type of timing he should have been on. But unfortunately, I think Momo slipped up. I think he slipped up just a little bit. Just a little bit by letting Boruto know the truth. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Okay. Sasuke, but actually crazy. It looks like Boruto was like on the verge of giving up here. That's crazy. Let's see. Sasuke coming out the clutch. Uncle Sasuke. Oh, so he calls him Uncle Sasuke. Bro, that's gotta hurt. Can you imagine your own uncle wanting smoke with you? Like, I have big uncles. Another thing, but I'm relatively small compared to a lot of my family, which is funny. But then again, I am like 3'2", 12 pounds, soaking wet. But like, it's weird to think about, but I'm like relatively... I'm not a beefy dude compared to a majority of my family. It's like, I'll get rocked by my family. But can you imagine, like, your uncle, even if it's like your uncle from another uncle, right? Like, or your uncle that was really just your dad's friend that ended up making you call an uncle, like that kind of uncle. Still, if they wanted smoke, that'd be sad. All right, let's see. Come, let's get out of the village. Why Master Sasuke grab Boruto? That's a good question. I first met him when I happened to stop by for Naruto's house for a visit. That day, he asked me to take him on as his student. He mastered the Rasengan in a flash and fought Momoshiki with me to save Naruto. And we won. That's who Kawaki is. He's Naruto's son, according to my mind. Boruto's like, they got Unk. They got Unk, too. No, they got Unk in... I don't... Like, Boruto's silent reaction here would also have me a bit concerned. But I think the good thing... Like, Boruto may be realizing, like, wait... Unk didn't just execute me. Because, like, for all intents and purposes, if Sasuke really wanted Boruto gone here, considering this is just base Boruto, sure, he has a bit of karma out, but he doesn't even have the karma that's reaching up his face. Like, if Sasuke really wanted Boruto gone here, all he would have to do is, boom, Boruto's gone. Like, Momo would have to try and take over or something like that. Boruto would be done. But he's specifically, like, talking with Boruto and be like, hey, this is what my mind's telling me. This is what the big fat old brain is relaying to me, but something's up. So I think Boruto's, he's got a safety net now. Shout out to Sarada. She got the, what's hers called? Is it this, not the Senragon. Is it the Senragon? I forget what hers is called, but she has her thing up. Kawaki, head back without me. I need to do something first. I wonder why Damon can't fly. Like, is that just, once again, there's some weird things that I noticed where it feels like mangaka, or just storytellers in general, will give characters like super oddly specific nerfs that don't necessarily make sense. Like, you're telling me Damon has the best ability in the entire verse, like damage and intention reflection, but he can't fly? Like, I don't know, something seems so weird about that. Bro's infused with the power of a literal deity, and he can't fly? I don't know, it seems so strange to me, but I need to do something first. Kawaki's like, she's gonna go snitch. Doesn't like she can do anything. Because I'm Naruto-san. But let's see. You should be safe here For now, the sensor unit won't find us, though we can't deceive Ada for long, so rest a bit and then go. Sasuke's becoming a traitor to the village again. Yo, this low-key is kind of heat. This is actually crazy. This is actually, yo. Boruto still isn't the best ninja. Not even close. It's not even top 5. Is it? Nah, the art holds it back way too much. Maybe if I was being generous, it could be top 5, but nah, I still got JJK up. I still got Four Knights up. I still got MHA up. I still got Sakamoto's Days up. I still got Undead Unluck up. It's not even top 10, I don't think. If I'm like really stretched, I got Blue Lock up. I got Record of Ragnarok up. Come on, I gotta think of 3 more to kick it out of the top 10. Come on, you can do this, pencil. You can do this, pencil. You can do this, pencil. Think, what other manga do you read and review? I said MHA, I said JJK, I said Blue Lock, I said Four Knights, I said... Okay, it's not top 5. I'm kicking it out of the top 5. But it is kind of heat. I'm actually low-key excited. Now I don't want a time skip. I want to see these two actually... Don't do me like you did Naruto and Jiraiya. Like, actually show me these two training and living the rogue life. I want to see it. Bro. Let's see. Uncle Sasuke, you think I'm Konoha's enemy, don't you? Why are you helping me? Hey, don't ask questions, bro. Don't ask questions. Rock with it. Leave with it, rock with it. Like, what? I would not be asking questions, especially in this scenario where the whole world is my enemy. If Uncle Sasuke, a.k.a. the second, well, now at this point, well, he's kind of foddered out. Damon exists. But, like, who was once, like, the second strongest character in the entire verse, if he wanted to come along with me, shoot, I'm down. I'm diggity down. I ain't asking no questions. But let's see. That headband. It's the one I gave the Kawaki. And you have it for some reason. I could have robbed Kawaki. Like, that's the one thing. Like, if Sasuke really want to rationalize it, he could just rob Kawaki. If he thinks that Kawaki almost got, slain by Boruto, he could have just snatched the headband and dipped. But, let's see. That's not all. I know you're there. Otsutsuki Momoshiki. Oh, you should be inside Kawaki. So why are you here? Oh, I even think about that. I didn't even think about that. He can perceive Momoshiki. I forgot about that. So that is another, yeah, that's true. So once again, so many holes are being poked within the memories. So like, if Sasuke got it figured out, Shikamaru is going to figure it out next. If I have to assume Shikamaru is going to figure it out next, then maybe Konohamaru. And then, like, so one by one, Kawaki's facade is going to fall apart. That's probably why he destroys the village. Because in the end, he realizes that even with the manipulation of everyone's memories, there are too many holes. He didn't think far ahead enough. So he's just like, fine. Y'all want to be like this? I don't even care about the village. I only care about Naruto. Yeah, and he just levels the entire thing. That's what I would assume. Because that's right. If there's so many holes in the memory swap. But let's see. But at the same time, I can actively feel my mind. Each thing drastically bothering me less and less. It's quite terrifying. Yeah. So interesting. Omnipotence isn't just like a one-shot swap. It isn't just you do this, gone. It is you do this, gone. And we will keep suppressing it. We will keep pushing down any sort of logic. So that would explain why Shikamaru isn't thinking too well. And that would explain why everyone's not like, that makes sense. Now it explains why everyone's not picking the pieces together or like noticing the inconsistencies in their memories. It's because, one, a lot of them are kids. And two, the fact that omnipotence is literally like hammering down any logical inconsistencies to try and make the new set of memories as permanent as possible. But since it's not being used perfectly, I'm assuming a perfect or like active user of omnipotence wouldn't even have this problem. Like, it probably would just be done. Like, straight up, we're set up and that's finished. But since Ada used it subconsciously, omnipotence is kind of backpacking the work for her. It's making it like, okay, we got to keep beating this down so people don't realize what's wrong with it. So that's interesting. So a lot of characters may struggle to break free, but as long as they start thinking, they start using that fat old brain in there, Shikamaru, wake up. Boruto could get more help. I'm wondering. I never gave it a thought until now how completely undependable my own memories might be. I don't know what to believe anymore. And so I decided, even if I doubt myself, I'd believe in my daughter, Sarada. The chapter's worthy for W Dad Sasuke alone. I know the chapter's not even over yet. I saw a couple of pages to cover, but like for as W as a father that Sasuke is being, the chapter's worthy for that alone. We'll give the chapter overall worthiness rating soon enough, though. So let's put the blade back away. But still, that's a W man right there. That's a W Dad's right there. Shout out to my boy. Sasuke, I shall help you because my daughter wishes it. That is worth risking my life. I love Sasuke, bro. I get it. Vegeta fans out there, I get it. I get it. But your mans ain't Sasuke, bro. You ain't the best deuteragonist in fiction, bro. This is Sasuke Uchiha, bro. I love it. I love it. Is he in his right mind? He's going to help Boruto for his daughter, even though he perceives Boruto to be an enemy. Momoshiki's like, wait a minute. Momoshiki's like, wait, no, I'm supposed to get him alone and depressed so I can take his body. No, if he has Sasuke. I may be in the process of committing a monumental mistake, so prove me wrong and validate Sarada. So, okay, so Sasuke's like, I'm willing to do it. Regardless, my sweet little baby girl, she asked me to do this, and she wouldn't ask me for no reason, but you gotta give me a good reason, because I'm straight up committing treason, right? Like, I'm committing treason again. Like, I already committed treason in the past a couple times. I don't want to do it again. I just got on decent terms with the village, like 2 years ago. Don't make me commit treason for no reason. So justify it, board. So let's see. Momoshiki getting all up in his ear. Let's see. Don't let it go to your head, Boruto. This one may help, but it won't change the fact that you've lost so much. Omnipotence happened. That's the unmistakable reality. It's totally different from momentary deceptions like Genjutsu. As in, Ada was simply to trigger it. Even if you were to slay her now, it would not reverse the changes that have already taken place. Okay. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Even if for some reason, even though Damon would never let that happen. Damon, my goat, would never let that happen. But even if for some reason Momo, or let's say Momo takes over the body, or Kawaki decides that Ada's too much of a threat to Naruto, or Damon's too much of a threat to Naruto, and tries to execute her, and somehow succeeds, right? Still, the effects wouldn't be undone. So the only way Boruto can get his old life back is if Ada, one, develops control over omnipotence and fixes it herself, or if there's another, like, subconscious activation of it. Like, for some reason, she activates it again and fixes everything. So that's good. That's good. Once again, I do think everyone's just going to have to, like, adapt to the new holes in their memory. But still, that's interesting. Let's see. And once again, I love how Momoshiki's getting all up in his ear, like, come on now. Get depressed. Get depressed. Give me the body, Boruto. Give me the keys. Give me the keys, Boruto. I need the keys. But that's the Momoshiki. Top tier haterade. Let's see. You're being awfully chatty, Otsutsuki. What's got you so panicked? Yeah! Okay. Talk that talk, Boruto. Talk that talk. I like it. Shouts to my boy. I'm saying your role here is finished. So stop being a sore loser, you imp. Hurry up and hand over your body already. That's the funny thing. Momoshiki is such a great inner demon because he's still a dude. Like, bro was not an inner demon for like thousands upon thousands of years. So just being trapped away for even like what? It's been a couple months at most since the Momoshiki fight. He's just losing it. He's like, bro, just give up, get depressed, be depressed, give me the body, bro. Oh, I love Momo. Momo's. I'm gonna have to make a Momo video. I love him, especially in these recent chapters. You have orbs to talk about being a sore loser. Give me a break. You're the one who needs to stay backstage. How about you act like the unalived piece of garbage you are and stay silent for once. That darn brat. What crazy mental resolve he has. Momo, you almost got him. You almost got him, Momo. You were close. I'll give you credit. You were close. You low-key fumbled, but mentioning Sarada was unaffected. But, like, you low-key, you were there. You were almost there, bro. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You'll get him next time. You'll get him next time. But let's see. Because look who's here. Look who's here. And she got the strongest character in the verse on her back. Boruto, run! Run, Boruto, run! You cannot outrun Damon. You can never outrun Damon. Damon's love. Damon is life. You can never outrun Damon, for Damon is with us all. Let's see. I know apologies won't cut it, but I'm still sorry, Boruto. Aw, she came to apologize. That's nice. I mean, she did ruin his life, but still, that's nice that she came to apologize. So this is Ada and Damon. Damon's like, I don't know why she's apologizing. I still don't like you. He's like, She's still stupid and ugly and dumb. And where your eye at? Dumb bubblegum built like David just posted up like, couldn't care less. Shouts to my boy. Do you already know what's happened to you? Kawaki and I switched places, is what I was told. I only want to help Kawaki. That's all, I swear, but it seems like I did something unintentionally. I never imagined it would turn out like this. So perfect. Now Sasuke doesn't even need confirmation from Boruto. He has confirmation straight from the source of who did it. So now Sasuke's 100% on Boruto's side. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. I want to get in Sasuke's head. I do want to low-key get in Sasuke's head and see what it's like to have his memories, like, trying to fight against him. Have his own consciousness being like, no, give up. Do not help Boruto. Boruto is the enemy. No. Because Omnipotence is likely actively fighting against him. But his connections to the Sage of Six Paths and, like, the Otsutsuki power is probably holding him firm. Let's see. Something similar has happened before. By the time I realized it, everyone had become my captive. So she was forced to activate Omnipotence in the past, too. Okay, that led to her ability. You unconsciously desired that. In your true power, Omnipotence made it reality. True. So that's what it is. What a total drag. On some Shikamaru type beat. Shikamaru, stop rubbing off on people. And this, right now, it's reflecting what Kawaki wanted. Interesting. You're so calm about it. I thought you'd be totally depressed. So did Momo. You have all right to believe that, Ada, because so did Momo. Oh, I'm crushed, all right. But even more so, I can't stop thinking about him. Hey, yo. The insecurity and loneliness that I'm feeling right now. He's lived with this all his life since he was a kid. I mean, yeah. But, like, he didn't have to steal yours, though. The polar opposite of me. I thought I knew him pretty well, but I guess I was just angering him. Even though I never knew hardship, that was acting like I understood. Maybe, but I think he does acknowledge you as a true brother. That's how it seems to me. He's took his life. Took his life. Took his dad. Took his mom. His life. Like, come on now. Would true brothers do that? I'm thinking of my other brother. My brother from another mother. I don't think he would ever go that far. I don't think he was, but then again, we have lived both relatively normal lives. So I don't think there's nothing to gain from him switching places with me. We're literally both in, like, the exact same position in life. There's nothing he would gain from switching with me. So I guess he wouldn't do it for that circumstance alone. Naruto. He also had nothing, just like the current you. And he was also shunned by many people. To be fair, they weren't actively hunting him, though. But he became Hokage by proving himself through his own actions. If you truly are his son, as you say, then show us, just as he did. Darn shinobi. Yapping unnecessarily, interfering with the perfect opportunity to make him despair and lose his will to live. He just like me. Momo just like me, for real. This is bad. This line of talk is extremely bad. It wasn't supposed to go like this. You should know that I never for a second considered this as losing everything, Momoshiki. That's right, he can hear his thoughts now. I've got flowing inside me. Hey, yo. I've got flowing inside me the power of my dad, the 7th Hokage, Uzumaki Naruto. My mom's Hyuga blood, too. Gotta mention Hinata. She doesn't do much, so gotta mention her. And my granddad was the 4th Hokage. And most important... Bro, you already had the headband on. Oh, he took it off, I guess. But, most of all, I'm a Konoha Will of Fire ninja. Alright. Okay, I can see you trying to hype me up right before the end. In fact, the one who drove Kawaki into this corner was none other than me. He had his own sense of justice. He tried to resolve the Momoshiki situation, even at the risk of Dad hating him, resulting him in his own brother. It's all due to my weakness, and I can finally see that now. No, bro! It's not your fault. Not at all. But do what you gotta do to cope, Boruto. Do what you gotta do to cope. It's all due to my weakness. I can finally see that now. I can't let this end as brother slaying brother. The new cycle of hatred, yep. I gotta get stronger and turn this into a mere quarrel between siblings. That's what my dad would do. Ah, that's in the thumbnail. Thumbnail, right there. But Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so we really are getting the second journey of Naruto. The journey of struggle. All right, all right. I like the parallels. Boruto, are you sure you're only 12? Even Ada's like, you seem a little bit mentally fortified. What was that? What? That again? Who cares? Well, unintended or not, I also played a part in bringing about the situation. So I may not make full amends, but until you return to Konoha, I promise to not look for either of you. Ah, no matter what Shika demand or Shika dear or Kawaki say. Ah, shout outs to my girl Ada. Shout outs to my girl. She's such a W woman. Not really. She ruined Boruto's life, but still, W woman. W woman. Ada. Because Kawaki's just coming off as a coward right now. Yo! She's cooking him! Cooking him! Kawaki catching strays right now. Kawaki sneezing like crazy right now. And it's my fault. It makes me totally sick. That's all. Damon's like, I could not. I love Damon, bro. I love Damon, bro. It's like, I could not care less. Let's end this already. Bro's like, okay, I'll take it. Please, let Sarada know. My thanks for sending me Uncle Sasuke. Thanks for airdropping him. And not to worry, because I'm definitely going to come back. I'm not an errand girl, you know. But fine. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Boruto, get tons stronger while you're at it. Enough that I'll have to fight at full strength for the first time out. Yes! Yes! My boy Damon! My boy Damon's promising the smoke. That's my boy! That's my boy! Yes! Yeah, yeah. I have no idea how he's gonna do that though. I have no idea how he's gonna do that. But my boy Damon. When did I become such a big Damon fan? I'm going to make a Damon video, a Momo video, a Boruto video, a Sasuke video, not an Ada video. I don't think so. But like, I'm gonna have to make so many videos now. Shout out to my boy Damon. Let's see. I don't think I have enough lives for that. True. Even Boruto, the main character, acknowledges how strong my goat is. But let's see. Let's get going. For even without the Senrai... Oh, it is the Senrai God. Even without the Senrai God, I doubt Konoha will stop pursuing us. Yeah, thanks so much. It's not because I believe you, but for my daughter. Aww. Shout out to Sasuke. Sarada and Sumire. Boruto, Dad, please be safe. Jigen, Ishiki, and Ada. For your crimes of stealing all that I hold dear, you shall pay with your life, Boruto. Okay, whatever, code. Fodder, code. Fattest L. Let's see. It's no use hiding anywhere. I'll slay you as long as you're Otsutsuki, bro. Shut up, Kawaki. Bring it on. I'll show you till you're begging me to stop. That I'm Uzumaki Boruto. Pull your pants up, bro. Pull your pants up. But still, W chapter. Boruto will be going on break for a plan to return in September. September? May, June, July, August, September. 5-month hiatus. Golly. Train the art up, get the quality up, and get some new designs, and I'm rocking with it. Overall, yeah. W chapter. I mean, I kind of ended the death and why I think this chapter is W. Obviously, Sasuke being a W father. Love that. Sarada getting an awakening Mangekyo. Great. Obviously, I like the dynamics of Boruto and Momoshiki. Great. Momoshiki being fantastic in this chapter. Also great. Ada's talking smack. Fantastic. My boy Damon. Yeah. Everything about the chapter was wonderful. However, that's what I think. Please what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure the notifications are out on any videos that come on the channel. Also, I do a page down below. Each video as one, count them one, Nama, latest videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as little as 3 month to get the same perks and more. Now, thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is that guy with the pencil, writing off.